Greetings, Divine Radiance, and welcome to your Thursday Pick a Card reading with me, Nahkila Isha of AshworthScott Life Sculpting. I am a divine interpreter, interpreting messages and methods from the divine that empower you to create and live an abundant life. So today's Pick a Card reading, the question is, what message does your twin flame have for you? Now, it doesn't matter if you've come into physical union with your twin flame, or if you know who they are or don't know who they are, whether they're in physical union or not, or whether you know who they are or not, their soul and your soul is still connected. And so this is the message that they have for you. So the three options are pile A, B, and C. So what we do here on this channel is we encourage you to begin feeling energy so you can feel the energy that resonates with you, right? So as I'm connecting to the energy of each pile, I'll be sending the energy from each pile to you, and then you can allow Spirit to guide you on which one is for you. So again, the choices are A, B, and C, right? So go ahead and pause the video if you like to take a few slow, deep breaths just to allow yourself to release any chaos or any thoughts that are in your mind, loosen your shoulders, and just really allow yourself to tap in and connect to the energy, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. So this is pile A. Go ahead and feel the energy of pile A as you take those slow, deep breaths and just allow yourself to feel the energy of pile A. Notice what that energy feels like, and allow Spirit, your higher self, to tell you if pile A is the pile for you. Connecting to the energy of pile A now. Continue to breathe deep and exhale and feel the energy of pile A. Okay, so moving right along, here's the energy of pile B. And just allow yourself to feel that energy of pile B. Notice the difference in the energy and allow your highest self, allow Spirit to guide you on whether or not pile B is the pile for you. Breathing slow and deep. Feeling the energy of pile B. Okay, and now we're gonna move on to pile C. Again, take those slow, deep breaths. And just allow yourself to feel the energy of pile C. Allow Spirit and your higher self to guide you into knowing if pile C is the pile for you. Feeling the energy of pile C now. And determining if pile C is the pile for you. Okay, so if you like a little more time with deciding, you can pause the video or you can rewind and feel the energies again, but we are going to go ahead and get into the message. So if you chose pile A, what message does your twin flame have for you? It says, trust in the healing power of love, for it is only through love that happiness is possible. Observe all that transpires, but don't get emotionally attached. The storm will clear. You can be of assistance to the one you love only if you remain positive. So as I was reading this, the message that I was receiving for you, pile A, is that you may be with someone right now that is not your twin flame, right? And so what your twin flame is telling you to do is to show up in that situation with love and compassion, because you two are united at the time for a reason. You both have lessons to learn and growth to experience, so that when you and your twin flame reunite in the physical, the two of you are healed, prepared, ready, and capable of doing amazing things together, right? Pile A, you also got power. I'm hearing don't doubt your inner power. Also allow yourself to know that you are whole and complete. Although you may feel like you're half because you haven't come into union with your twin flame, or because you feel like you may not even refer to it as your twin flame. You may just feel like there's something missing in the love department, right? And what Spirit is telling me to tell you, the message that your twin flame has for you is to trust the process. Also work on your wholeness and your completion by yourself, just knowing I'm whole and complete, and healing the parts of you that make you feel less than that. I'm hearing you are whole and complete, and I can only come when you realize this. I cannot show up not a minute sooner, because if I do, we won't last. And together we have work to do. It's bigger than you and I. So do the work, heal yourself, and be open to whatever you receive along the way. Know that I am here with you. Know that I am never further away than your soul. We are connected. We are united. And whether we connect and unite in this realm, know that I am always with you. Right now, what I'm asking you to do is to heal yourself. Release the things that are no longer serving you so you can prepare for the day that we reunite. You are so deserving. You are ready to be free from the things that bind you, the things that bind you to pain, the things that make it impossible for you to truly live again, to trust. In order for you and I to connect, you must trust in our ability to do so. You must trust in the fact that you deserve the best. Our love is so powerful and strong that you don't always believe that you're worthy of that kind of love. And until you do, I can't come to you. But I love you. I'm here supporting you. And I'm there for you in your heart, in your thoughts, in your mind, and your soul. Okay? How A, you also got very soon. Clearly decide what you choose so that it comes to you now. And notice I got rid of that one because it's lack. We're going to replace it. What your twin flame is having me tell you is, after you do the work, after you heal, after you see yourself as the divine and your twin flame sees you, then the process of connecting will be extremely quick. It won't take long at all. And getting to that point where you're at the point of very soon is up to you, right? These are the things you must do. You must heal. You must release. You must be made brand new again. Your beliefs on love, your thoughts, your feelings about love, right? And when you do that, then your twin flame will come with the quickness, like we used to say back in the day when I was a kid, right? With the quickness. Okay, so I was told there are no reversals, although this came in upside down, doesn't even matter, but it says surrender your fear of intimacy. And it says you are ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. So again, your twin flame is telling you to heal, right? If you aren't in a place to let love in, you may be in relationships and you may have relations with others, right? But you will not be able to have that union in the physical with your twin flame until you heal this, okay? So that is your message from your twin flame, Paul A. Please comment where your reading started, so that because I pre-record this and I schedule it to post, I am not timestamping it anymore. But if you can timestamp yours, that would be so awesome. Oftentimes when I go to videos, I go and I look for the timestamp in the comments, because then I can click it and go right to it, right? And if you really feel like going above and beyond and you feel like watching the whole thing, then please timestamp where every pile starts. I truly appreciate you for being willing to do that. Thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn the notifications on so you don't miss all the delicious yumminess that gets posted to this channel. And if you're interested in a personal reading, you can click the link in the description box and you can schedule with me or the other amazing reader on my team, okay? Thank you so much for allowing me to serve you. So now let's move into pile B. So pile B, your message from your twin flame is, surround yourself with nature and you will feel a greater sense of well-being. Nature's healing energy is essential, is sensual and magical. It will awaken the sensual magic within you. So essential came out at first, and that is no mistake. But what your twin flame is telling you to do is to disconnect from the world from time to time and go sit in nature. Now, not only will this help you physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, but it will also help you to connect with your twin flame. Your twin flame would like you to know that although you may not be connected in the physical realm right now, you two are definitely connected and you're able to communicate telepathically. You're able to connect with the higher self of your twin flame, and your twin flame will hear you and feel you, right? And your twin flame can do the same with you if you're open to it. You must first be open, exercise your free will, and let your twin flame, through their higher self, know that you're open to this, okay? Now, Pal B, you also received obstacles and challenges. I'm hearing right now you're experiencing many challenges in love. And that's only because these loving relationships that you have experienced and will experience for the next 2 to 3 years, they're not meant to last. They're just meant to bless you with lessons. So allow yourself to get the lesson that you are being called to receive, and not look at it as a failure. You know, some of you may have been married before, multiple times before, and you may now be looking at it as you failed in the love department, so you may be closed off. And what your twin flame would like to let you know is you haven't failed. You've just been learning and you've been preparing so that when I come, you are ready. So stop looking at yourself as a failure in love, because if you look at yourself in that way, you will continue to fail in love, right? And you will be blocking our connection. So allow yourself to be healed from these relationships that you perceive as failure. And the way that you start that healing is to understand that you didn't fail at all. In fact, you've elevated, you've grown, you've become wiser, stronger, more aware, and more prepared to serve our union when we do unite in the 3D. Okay. How B, you also got separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Now, whether you are reunited with your twin flame or not, and I'm feeling for those of you that have chosen Pile B, that you are not in union with your twin flame in the 3D. And what your twin flame would like to let you know, that this time apart, this time of separation in the 3D, it's actually essential for both of your growth. So your twin flame's higher self is coming through right now, but in reality, your twin flame, as your twin flame exists in the 3D, is also experiencing exactly what you're experiencing. Relationships where they feel like they have failed, you know, relationships where they feel like maybe I'll just give up on love and you know, do me, that type of mentality. But what Spirit is saying, that you're both in this process of healing, growing, and elevating so that you can be so amazing when you unite in the 3D. So you also got surrender to receiving support and love. And it says, allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. So this is so aligned with the message your twin flame was giving you. And your twin flame is like, listen, let me drive it home, okay? These relationships, they're nurturing you, they're growing you. See them as helpmates and not failures. Your twin flame is saying, I am going through the exact same thing. So from time to time, send my higher self those reminders that you're receiving from me right now, that we are united in the 5D and beyond, and that our union is coming. But first, we must work on us. We must first work on us. We must first shift our perception and be willing to heal the unhealed parts as it relates to love. Maybe you saw your mother or your father in situations that were not loving, so your beliefs and your views on love have been altered, right? They've been altered, but what your twin flame is telling you to do is you're now in a point where you get to choose what you believe or feel about love, right? You are blocking yourself from receiving the love of your life, right? Because you are trapped in a state of trauma. So am I. So am I. I am healing me so that I am prepared for you. And I call to you now, and I encourage and I ask that you do the same, because I am ready to unite with you. I am ready to be with you. I'm ready for that happily ever after, just like you. Although we may both say that we're giving up on love and we're just going to do what we do, That's not what our soul is calling for. We're craving one another. So let's make a pact now to do the work and do what it takes so that we can come into union. Let's do the work with gratitude and grace and with flow, not rushing or pushing. Just let our union in the 3D happen naturally, because we are never apart. We are just a dimension away. And eventually, when we're done with our healing and we have accepted the journey thus far, that's when we'll be a beacon of light to each other, and we'll find each other. We'll find each other. No matter how dark the world seems, we'll find each other. I love you. So, Paul B, that was your message from your twin flame. Now let's move on to Pile C. So Pile C, you got: the love that emanates from my beloved's heart is the light that stems from the mind of God, Goddess. Through each other we become one. I give thanks for the endless blessings that you are. Pile C, you also got fertility. So what your twin flame just told me to tell you is, you and I together, we can build an empire. Now, some of you may think empire and you may instantly think of like business or money or finances, right? And for a lot of you, this is true. Your twin flame is telling you that you are going to work closely hand in hand together, building an empire that is built on trust and truth and awakening the masses, right? But for some of you, this empire is within your heart and your soul, you know, receiving all the richness and the wealth that comes with love, right? I just heard, I love you. Your twin flame says, I love you. You and I are meant to be. We're meant to grow together. I may be slow to realize this, but my higher self knows. And I'm coming to you with this message today to say, to ask that you have patience with me. Don't doubt your validity in my life. Know that there is no one else for me but you. I love you deeply and unconditionally. And sometimes you have no idea how much you really mean to me. It's because I'm not very good at expressing it, but it doesn't mean I don't feel it. Whatever you feel for me, I feel for you. Just know that. Right now, I'm a little afraid. I'm working on healing. I'm working on releasing. I'm working on seeing me through your eyes. To me, you are the divine. To me, you are the blessing that the divine provided me with. So allow me that time and that space to grow, to meet you where you are. We have met. We have united. And I am here working towards being all that you deserve. You deserve the best. I will not give you me until I can give you the best of me. So right now, just know that I love you. Live your life in a way that brings you joy. Don't make sacrifices for this union that don't feel good to you. Allow our love to be the guide. Allow our love to be the thing that breaks down the barriers. You don't have to self-sacrifice for me. I would never ask you to do that. I actually admire your strength and your courage and your ability to stand firm in what you believe. I like when you get a little cocky and you talk about yourself like, you know, I'm the best. That turns me on. It makes my soul happy because I love a confident person as my mate. Okay, so this is definitely coming through as a message for those of you that have connected with your twin flame and are aware of who your twin flame is. So let's see what your next card is. Rest and rejuvenate. A lot of what I'm doing right now is I'm resting and I'm rejuvenating my soul, my spirit. I'm taking the time to remember who I am, because where you have healed, I am still healing. Where you have grown, I am still growing. Just continue to live and be that example for me as to what healing brings, because I'm interested, but I'm on the fence. I'm still not totally convinced. And I know what you deserve, and I know what you desire, and I know you desire and deserve me. But I'm working to the point of knowing that I deserve you. I desire you more than you know. You are the apple of my eye. You are my soul's desire. You are my passion ignited. But until I know that I am worthy of you, I will not put you in a position to where I sabotage this union and I end up without you altogether. I love you too much for that. So just be patient. Allow me to heal. Allow me to grow. Just keep loving me from that unconditional space and know that I love you just as much. Okay, you also got engagement, and it says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I'm hearing as you are patient with me, you will be the one that gets the ring. Whether that ring, and it's coming through, whether that ring for you is actual marriage or whether that ring for you is just a committed relationship, you are getting that. This is where this is going, okay? I have already made up my mind that you are the one. There is no other for me. And I'm hearing that song. I think the group was Anquet. Okay, don't mind my saying, but it goes, because there's nobody else that can make me do the things okay, their tone is really high. So I'm singing it in that high tone so you remember the song. Because there's nobody else that can make me feel the things you do. Forever, I'll be there for you. So when you feel the need to love, let me be the one you're thinking of, because I will make it all right. Something like that, right? Forever. My tone is all up. Don't jump. I'm going to keep going. Forever, I will always be there for you. Remember that song that Yin Yang Twins remade, Listen, baby, sometimes I know I'll be playing. That little beat, there's a song. Look it up. I think it's Anquet. Look up that song. Listen to it. And hopefully your ears aren't bleeding. If they are, go get something to stop the bleeding. I apologize. That's what came through, right? Okay, bring it back. Tap back in. You are the one for me. There's no one else, just you. All those others don't mean a thing. Everyone has always been compared to you. The way you loved me without expecting anything in return except my love. You never asked for things materialistically. You never asked me to be anything other than myself. And this is why I choose to give you everything. And everything starts with the best of me. So I'm working on me, because when I come to you with this commitment, with this engagement, just know that you will be able to trust me. Just know that you will be able to confide in me. Just know that I will support you and have your back in any and everything that you do. There is no one that can turn me from you or tell me something about you. I know that this union is sacred, and I know who you are to me. I just don't always say it, but know that I know. I know. I know. And so do you. And your final message is surrender to passion. It says, get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. So what I just heard is we have so much passion between us, and that passion is fueled by love. The reason why we're each other's best sexual partner is because of all this passion that's fueled by love. You remember my soul, and my soul remembers yours. I may not be consciously aware of how this whole thing works, but I know what I feel. And what I feel is a strong connection, a strong desire, a strong passion that burns deep in my soul for you. I know that you make me better. You make me better. You reflect all the greatness within me that I don't always see in me. And through your unconditional love, my eyes begin to open, and I'm slowly but surely seeing me the way you see me. And I see you exactly how you see me. So when you think in terms of how much you love me, even when I don't tell you, know that I love you the same. Relax. I'm not going anywhere. Relax. There's no one that can replace you. Relax. I love you. Just breathe. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Be patient. Thank you for being you. I love you. So, Paul C., that was your message from your twin flame. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe. And if you feel led to do so, timestamp your video for me so that whoever chooses Pal C, they can go right to it. Because I upload these and schedule them to post, I am no longer timestamping them myself. So you doing that would help out everyone that views after you. I thank you so much. And if you would like a personal reading, click the link in the description box and schedule with me or one of the other readers on my team. Everyone is absolutely amazing, and you will be so excited to receive your personal message and go even deeper into what your twin flame has for you and what's to come of the union that you may already have with the union that you are coming into. So, all right, I thank you so much, and I leave you with peace, love, bliss, and abundance. I'll talk to you soon.